Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Kroti Dachanam, Pangulangai Tegam, Yakitatan Hanmande, Sigurnitanam, Parmanan Malam, Sri Chaitanya Sram. Hariom Tatsa. Dandavat. Please accept my benedictions and blessings. Krishna and Matyasam. To all of you. Okay. I got about 50 devotees here, but they're going to have some other reading also first, so I can meet all your people. Can you hear me all right? Can you? You have to translate in your local language? So, if you see Prabhupada, his arrival address in 1975 in Calcutta, he talked about his visit to your country, and he was very high praised. So he said that the words that are commonly used in your country also refer to Parabrahma and Krishna. So we want that all the devotees would get the mercy and be able to achieve Krishna in this lifetime, to go back to the spiritual world. In many cultures around the world, they don't know who is actually the Supreme Person. They give them some name like Jesus or God or Allah or something. But what is his nature, what's he like, they don't know. So Lord Chaitanya, he taught that everyone without any restriction can know the Supreme Person, and he's a Supreme Person. That's the highest form of God realization. So if we take shelter of him, then we will achieve his lotus feet. So I want to give a special message that I was fortunate also to visit your capital city, and in about 1978 or so, I forget, 77, just when there was that change from the from the old government to the new at that time. So I was there, and also of course you have the very sweet fruits, but most important I saw, people are philosophical. People are philosophical, and people they would like to actually know more about the absolute truth. So, but it's a very difficult situation to preach him. So I wish you all the best, and I also pray that you'll be under the protection of Lord Nrsimhadev. Prahlad Maharaj, he was born in the family of Asuras, but he was a pure Vaishnava, and he could preach. So like that, somehow, although it's difficult, very carefully, if you can give those who are interested the message of Krishna, then surely Krishna will be very happy and very pleased with you. And Prabhupada said he gives a special blessing. So I'm very happy also to receive you in Mayapur anytime, and we're happy to see you there. And so I would like to give class anytime for you and your people. And very happy to meet all of them. If I continue with the class here, you can also watch. But some devotees have come here, and I think they'll be very frustrated if I don't give class to them also. I would like you to bless all these devotees on the internet, which are in a very difficult place to practice Krishna consciousness. Please say Hari Bol 3 times.
Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol!
Did you hear? We heard in the biography of Bhakti Vinod Thakur that he also was somehow stationed in your country, and he learned that language. So our acharyas also knew the language, so that means that surely you are meant to be Krishna conscious. Hari Bol. Lord Chaitanya, he gave his special mercy that everyone in the whole world, Ache Jattanagaradigram, Saratchar Hardri Warnam, and every town and village in the whole world, that his holy name will be sung. So therefore also in your country, the holy name of Lord Chaitanya Krishna should be sung. And Prabhupada said, whatever name people like, any bona name of the Lord, that is also okay. So he was truly a spiritual personality, and he envisioned that people would chant all over the world. So I'm very happy also. I saw Rama and some others in Mayapur, and we're coming up to the Nrsimha Chaturdashi in about less than 2 weeks, less than another 3 weeks. So we're giving some talks on Nrsimha. Bhakti Prahlad, because he was a devotee, he had all the good qualities of Krishna. So therefore, all the Vaishnavas, even today, they like to glorify Prahlad. So we hope also that all of you will achieve the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya, and by being the devotees of the Lord, you'll have all good qualities. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
So I'll be passing through Dhamma Das and Shyam Das about after the exact dates are known by Maharaj, but I'll be fasting 2 days to that, and then I'll go to Bangladesh for about 4 days. So I don't know if it's possible anyone can come there, but also you can give class on internet. if you like, or I can get also from here, from Mayapur. We're now on internet every night, Mayapur.tv or JPS.info. They can also see my classes every night. Well, it's supposed to start at something, but usually it's like, starting tomorrow, I'll try to be on time. So, one time, so I gave God to all of you. I gave you all God. Show them.
Show them.
Show them.
இங்க தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது.
அவர் பார்க்க முடியாது.
I can't see you, but you can see them. Maharaj, so on this verse tonight, all the non-running talk to all the devas, and he told them that I don't worry about this boy. He's a Vaishnava. He's a Mahabhagavat. He's an Uttaradhikari, pure devotee. And so the devas, they released Kayadu, the wife of Hiranyakashipu, and they were very happy that a pure devotee was going to be born in the family of Hiranyakashipu. So in the Prabhupada said how the devotees of the Lord, they achieve all the good qualities of the Lord, all the good qualities of the devas. So, like that, if we are very, if we try to be a devotee of the Lord, that is the highest position. Simultaneously, Prahlad, he is in the spiritual world, and also he's at Sutala. So, how he can be in two places at once? Just like the Lord, he can be several places, he can be unlimited places at once. Well, his devotee can be two or more places at once. This is because the devotee of the Lord achieves so many good qualities of the Lord just by being a devotee. So, to be a devotee is not an easy thing. It's a very exalted position. To be like someone as a minister or the aide-de-camp or secretary of some president or some prime minister, that's a very big position. So in the same way, to be a devotee of the Supreme Lord is a very exalted position. So we should try. We don't want to become God. We don't want to become the equal or independent of the Supreme Person. And also that's not possible. So we want to be simply a surrendered soul, a humble servant of the Lord. And this way we can also achieve all the good qualities, and we can also understand our position eternally. So, because Prahlad, he had all these good qualities, and therefore he's glorified throughout the ages. In fact, Gadadhar Prabhu, he would again and again read the teachings of Prahlad. Now Prahlad knew that Narasimhadev was actually Krishna. He was a devotee of Vasudeva, of Krishna. He would chant, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. But since Hiranyakashipu he had benedictions that he would not be killed by an animal by man, day and night, in and out, so many conditions. So our Lord came half man, half lion. He didn't think of all these. He didn't kill him with his weapon. He killed him with his fingernails, which are not alive or not dead. There's something in between. Like that, all the parts of the all these benedictions of Brahma are met, but still, Hiranyakashipu was liberated. So because Prahlad was a devotee, therefore his father, his forefathers, 7 generations before, and 7 descendants are also liberated. So if you can make your son or daughter devotee and they go back to Godhead, you'll get a free ticket, a free passage. Hari Bol. So, in this way, we aspire to serve the Lord and to make as many devotees as possible. But in some places it's very difficult. Here it's not so difficult, but still it's not so easy. In India, people think, well, here it's easy. Here there's no government restriction, but also it's difficult because there are so many groups, so many sampradayas, so many different speculations that to try to get someone to practice. They give so many reasons why not. So we have to answer all those reasons. Otherwise, this place is relatively easier to preach, but we need to understand the obstacles. Some places the government does not allow anyone to preach, so that's a very difficult situation. So whatever it is, Krishna also sees that devotees are taking some risk. They're taking some risk to spread his message, and therefore he gives them special mercy and special protection. But of course we have to be very careful and utilize situations at the same time. Be careful not to attract any undue obstacles. So Prahlad, he was preaching to his school-grade friends, who are also the sons of the demons. So Hiranyakashipu, I wondered, how did my son get this knowledge? And so he told the police, shoot on sight order. If any Vaishnava comes, you shouldn't ask questions later. So they didn't know that Prahlad himself, even while he was in the womb of his mother, he was a devotee. He got the message from the Guru, from Nadu Muni. So he didn't require anyone to come to teach him. He had all the knowledge revealed to him. Like that, we somehow or another, we get all the knowledge revealed, and we can very cautiously see how people will take up this message. Now, in the Kali Yuga, there's so many defects, but there's one good quality. Hello, Dosya Nidhi Rajan, Asti Haka Mahandra, Kirtana Eva Krishnasya, Mukta Sangha Pramrita. That good quality is especially chanting the names of the three, chanting especially Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Or any bona fide name of the Lord. So in this way, if people chant, they'll get all the blessings of this age and all the blessings of the Lord, and they'll be purified from the contamination rather of this age of Kali. So there are some people still, they don't take advantage of this mercy that was offered by Lord Krishna and Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya came because Krishna didn't give, because people, foolish people, they didn't understand how Krishna was so merciful. He was giving his own service. People could be his friends, his parents, his wives. Who can imagine this blessing? So, Lord Chaitanya, he didn't write any books. He said, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavat Puran, it's enough. So, he taught that everyone should read the books of Krishna. They should read the teachings of Lord Krishna, and they should chant, and they should worship the Lord. So in this way, his order was Bolo Krishna, Vajro Krishna, Koro Krishna Shikha. So chant Hare Krishna, worship Krishna, and study the teachings of Lord Krishna. Hare Bol.
Hare
His question is, what does it mean to be honest? Prabhupada used the word honesty. We should be honest. The thing is that a devotee is straightforward in the dealings. So especially with Krishna, we have to be very honest that this is my situation. I have these desires, I'm conditioned in this way. Please have mercy on me. So we don't have any secrets to Krishna. Of course, sometimes we have to, if the authorities stop us for preaching, we can also sometimes say something which may not be exactly honest, but that's for a higher purpose. That's for pleasing Krishna. Otherwise, in our daily dealings, we try to be very honest. We try to be straightforward. And that, if we tell lies, it's very complicated to remember what time to tell, and they have to make up so many other lies to support that lie. But if we're telling the truth, then it's easy, because we know what we have. But of course, like sometime I was visiting some country, and they said, well, are you such and such group? What? Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Okay. So, sometimes we don't tell a lie, but we don't actually reveal all the things, because the people are not favorable. On our ordained dealings, we try to be straightforward. This makes us very simple, and it helps us in our practice of devotional service. You see, they're saying, what if someone doesn't want to receive the mercy of Lord Chaitanya? What if they don't want to chant? Well, we just tell them, chant, be healthy. We don't tell all the esoteric reasons why. Because they may doubt that, and there'll be an offense to the holy name. So the ninth offense, or the fifth and sixth offense, is to think the glories of the holy name are exaggeration, or to give some mental speculation to the holy name. So, usually, of course, for some people in your school, I think that you could tell them, well, all this just to say, name of God is holy, you should chant. Whatever name you like to chant. And they can chant in it. I had one disciple who was in South America. She's a nun with the Christian church. And so she heard my class, and she began to chant, Jeju Krishna, Jeju Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Jeju Jeju, like this to chant. And she said, well, that's very much like Hare Krishna. Why don't I just try Hare Krishna once? No one's watching. And so she chanted, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And she found that it had more, it had the same spiritual energy, but more Shakti, she got more reciprocation. So she began to chant Hare Krishna, and then she now Mother Superior, but she chants Hare Krishna on her beats. So, like that, we don't mind. Anyone can chant, but if they don't want to, let's see what they like to do. Maybe you can encourage them to eat prasad, or you can encourage them to do some seva, whatever they like to do, or read a book. Chanting is a very a special thing. Maybe in the beginning they don't like to do that. So you see what they like to do, and you encourage them in that way. I will. If we have so tight, we have a large amount of faith in the Guru, and we think that this Guru, I like to take his guidance, I like to get his mercy. So in his son, before he actually take initiation, there are some preliminary steps. One can also be a sign of the Guru, where he or she doesn't chant all the 16 rounds, or doesn't chant or follow all the principles, but they want the mercy of the Guru, and they are pretty sure that this Guru will be like Diksha Guru in the future. They aspire to taking initiation in the future. Of course, they can also change if they want, but this is how they feel at that time. And then they are allowed to aspire. If they chant 16 rounds and follow the 4 principles for 6 months or more, then they can also take shelter of the Guru. So these are the preliminary stages. And in these stages, one is able to ask the Guru a question, and also to test themselves how they are able to follow, and how the Guru is able to answer their questions and help them. So like that, before they, accepting a Guru, first there's some preliminary stages. So it's not that suddenly you have to take a leap of faith, and that you have some point of no return. You can try out how it is to be a disciple. And like those who are my aspiring disciples, I try to give them, I pray for them, I try to give them mercy. And those who took shelter, they're at the last stage before the initiation, and they are preparing. And then after that, when one feels very confident that they can follow the Guru and the doubts are being answered, and then they ask for initiation. that's at least usually 6 months under shelter, and then one can ask for initiation. But if one wants to wait 1 year or 2 years, they can also wait a longer time. It's up to them. So every step they will initiate. So those who want to be assigned, they can also assign it. And those who want to take shelter, and then if they're called right, they can take shelter. And the Coimbatore Temple, they have the Shiksha program. So take shelter is something you chant 4 rounds, 8 rounds, and you get up to 16, and take Prabhupada Ashray. And then you can also take a Guru Ashray after some time. So, what if you don't have that system? And then we can give also directly. The attitude, a favorable attitude, a offenseless attitude will help you to achieve your spiritual position. The spiritual position. See, to get there, we have to be very. We have to render devotional service in a very purified consciousness. So you're rendering devotional service there. It's not like you contribute to your spiritual body. You contribute to your present mind to achieve your spiritual body. Your spiritual body is not dormant because you're in this material world. So the soul is like a spark of light. But as you render devotional service, your spiritual body begins to form. The devas, they can see the spiritual body of certain devotees already formed, with 2 hands or 4 hands. So in that way, it helps, but the body is already there. It's just that it has to re-manifest. Now someone said, how do you practice humility? Usually by serving a guru, by serving a pure devotee, we develop humility. I was at some Vyas Puja where Jamuna Devi, she told how she had prepared the flat in Los Angeles for Srila Prabhupada, and she had really organized the socks and all the clothes. And she had organized it, so she was expecting to get a big praise from Srila Prabhupada. So she was not humble, she was rather proud that she did very good service. So there she was standing and waiting for Prabhupada to give her some praise. But Prabhupada saw her and started looking at all the drawers, and she thought, oh, it's not what I thought. And then he didn't find anything wrong. He tried to open the window. And the other thing, they would always paint the quarters of Srila Prabhupada before he arrived. So somehow they painted the window shut, and they didn't open it. So he tried to open the window, it was shut. He said, what is wrong? And she said, oh! So like this, by serving a pure devotee, we automatically develop humility. Somehow the spiritual master, he can see the attitude of the devotee. He can see the attitude of the disciple. And if the disciple needs to be humbled, he takes. Someone told me that when you see the Guru, you should, first of all, humble yourself. You should rather praise him. Guru Dev, you are so merciful. And then you should humble yourself. one day I went, every day I would say something. One day I said, I'm a great fool. And Prabhupada interjected, yes. Huh? So that was to keep me home, I guess. So then, and then I asked some blessing. Other days I would go, I would say, Prabhupada, something, glory. I'd humble myself and ask for some blessing. So that was going on every day. But sometimes he would surprise me with some statement. So one day he said, I said, I'm a great fool. He said, yes. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
To see how to practice holiness. A question, if we are able to do anything right, if we make some devotee or somehow we do something right, we think this is all by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, by the mercy of the Lord and His pure devotees. We don't take the credit for ourselves. If we do something wrong, we think that this is my defect, my false ego. Like this defect, that's humility. How wrong? Who wants me to pray for them? You can send me a list. Who should pray, or who wants to help me fulfill Prabhupada's mission, or wants my spiritual help, or if anyone over there who's just trying and who's taking a Siksha group and who's sheltered under some other group, so I can still pray for them.